Just getting ready to leave up to North T Lake, and it is 6:15. It's a crappy day. Still raining. I guess the front's moving through. Hopefully it's passed by the time we get there.
South River. On the way to the T Lake access point for Adventure Fall 2014. The sun has come out. It was wicked last night. Wicked thunderstorms. Hopefully that's all gone. So cool. 15 degrees Celsius. The winds are light. Looks like a good day to be paddling.
10:20, all ready to go. Steve's setting up the map so we know where we're going. We're headed out that way. Just on the North Tee of this lake. We'll be racing this large group beside us. They're going to Cedar eventually. We're doing a loop, Biggar, 3 mile, and Manitou back to North Tee. We are now entering Algonquin Park. We just came across Round Lake, and now we head down Aimable de Fond, I think is pronounced. We're all ready to go. Sky, oh, it's not blue yet, but there's some blue up there, and we're hoping for it to break up soon. No wind though. Coming across Kaweoweamog, or however it's pronounced. But down this meandering river now.
Still on the Aimable de Fond River. Just quite windy. Reminds me of the Alaska Highway. Nice and calm though. Not a bug around. I think it's about 18 degrees. It's comfortable.
This is the second portage into North T Lake. Looks like a fairly well trodden path. With stairs and everything, a dock at the other end. I've got the canoe in the pack, or one pack, and Steve's got the other pack and the paddles and junk. Here we go. North T Lake. This little rapids falls down there.
Well, this is just coming into T Lake West Arm. The group that's just ahead of us there. 4 canoes. Nice little rapid that we just walked around. There's some kind of commemoration thing here. In memory of FX Rochabot, Algonquin Park Ranger, 1921 to 1943.
Well, we're on North T Lake, just coming up to the Narrows, between the arms. It's a bit windy out here. Fortunately, it's at our backs, but I don't know if the camera really shows it, but there's some pretty good swells that we're riding. It's not breaking the gunnels, but it's coming up the odd time and giving us a good splash. So we're hugging the shore. Can't get too close to the shore though, because then the waves kind of bounce back and it gets all discombobulated.
tunnels as you put your hands down to film? We found a nice campsite on the East T Lake. East arm of T Lake. Nice sunny spot up here, out of the wind. Set up the tent. And the only problem is that dead tree and all the dead limbs above it. But as long as it's not windy, I think we're okay. It's not forecast to be windy. A nice view down to the lake over there. I'll show you that after I have a little rest.
Tent set up. Steve's having a nap. And I'm just sitting here enjoying the view. I don't think there's anything more beautiful in the world. And hearing nothing. Possibly the biggest fireplace I've ever seen in Algonquin.
The view's coming right up to me on Sunday. We're just sitting here admiring the view. 3 o'clock in the afternoon on T Lake.
And a nice view it is.
We haven't done a whole lot of camp setup, and I have to admit, I'm not terribly motivated.
Oh, the tent's up.
The tent is up. Beautiful view from up here. The wind is just light. Nary a bug to be found. It's quite a lovely day.
Well, this fireplace sure has a great draft to it. Didn't take much to get a fire going, and it's burning like heck. So we got a little dinner prep going on. Some red potatoes. Hot fire, Steve?
Hot fire, yeah.
In there, and what do you have in the billy pot?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. And over here, we've got some chicken cutlets to come. And yeah, so we've got our carbs, our veggies, and meat. We're good. And hungry too. And the finished product. And wait to dig in. Steve's already digging.
Bon appetit.
And the water is on for dishes.
So, what do we do when we get to a campsite? We usually start with the tent. Someone will set up the tent, and we'll get our sleeping bags and little thermarests all inflated, so that's done. We collect firewood. A lot of the sites in Algonquin have been picked over, and we do notice that a lot of times we'll see wood like this around, which is absolutely useless because it's green. Now your fire would have to be awfully hot for that to burn. And you don't need big wood for a cooking fire. Small wood, about an inch in diameter at the largest, maybe 2 inches at the most, I guess. And you make a low fire. There's usually a grill lying around in Algonquin too. We utilize it if it's there. We put the grill in and we put the fire low down. That way you get the most heat on your cooking. And if it's too wet, we use our stoves. But we never cut down anything. We walk far into the bush to look for wood, or we actually get in our boat and go along the shoreline, because you can often find pieces of driftwood and that kind of stuff. Then we make dinner. We clean up. We usually get some water and put it on the fire to heat for washing dishes. We do that. Set up our chairs. Relax a little while. Maybe have a scotch, a cigar. Get the camp ready for nighttime. We put all our food in here so that nothing can smell it or nothing can get at it. You start getting set up for nighttime, because when darkness comes, it comes quickly. So we usually have one of these little headlamps to put on our head for light. It's as simple as that. Sunday morning on Tea Lake. Beautiful morning. Just a light breeze for now. We kind of slept in. I think we slept for 11 hours. Didn't do much reading last night, fell asleep almost immediately. That's the good fresh air. The critters were rooting around our tent. Making a pot of coffee on the little stove, little stick stove. And then we're gonna have egg sandwiches and female bacon and cheese on the, we'll cook that on the fire shortly. The sun is behind us, but it's just starting to creep up on the campsite, so it's going to be nice and warm here shortly. Looks like a nice day.
Steve's cooking up us a little brekkie. I'm gonna have some pea meal on a bun with egg, cheese. It'll all be good. Glorious morning. We've relaxed, taken it easy. It's like 10 o'clock. You know, had a nice cup of coffee, sat in our chairs, talked about the fact that this is a pretty easy trip and we're glad we don't have a 5K portage in front of us. And we got a short day today, so looking forward to that. More of this weather, hopefully. Okay, we've just left our campsite, which is over there. So you can see it's got a nice view. It is 11:30, so we had a nice leisurely morning. Slept in probably about 8 o'clock by the time we got up. But it's a gorgeous day. We don't have too far to go, so this is gonna be nice. Beautiful falls into Hornbeam Lake on our way to Biggar from North Tee. Might have a little lunch here. Maybe even try a little bit of fishing. Steve's having a sneezing attack. This is just the prettiest little spot. Nice little falls. Splits down the middle. We came out and sat on a rock, had a little bit of lunch, and enjoyed the view and listening to the falls. What a gorgeous day.